Hi everyone. In previous video, we have built this screen. This is first screen. So now in this second video, like here, we build this first screen. Now in the second video, we are going to build this second screen. Yeah, this is like search bar, slider, and this is like tabs. Yeah. So let's get started. So first of all, I will collect the assets from here. So let's export this asset. Let's see what we did. We did here the assets images. Here we have the images. So now here I am exporting this asset in the SVG format. And I will name it as the let's say rename it to logo, right? Okay. Now this asset I am putting inside in here. So okay. Now we need this to also this, let's say, get the SVG of this two. I'm using icon because icon will not look same here. So let's rename this favorites. Copy this. Let's go here, paste here, paste. Okay. Let's export this icon also to SVG. Export this. Okay. Let's go. Let's rename this one. It's a notification. Copy. Let's go. Let's press this one. So we have here the assets. Now I need this one here also. Let's get this one. Okay. SVG. Export. Let's say this is the flower. So let's go flower. Copy this one. And let's press here. Okay. Now what is the here it is. I need to see what is okay. It is the same. Okay. So now we are having our thing. Now this search icon I need. Let's export this search icon to the SVG. Okay. Let's rename it to search. Okay, copy it and paste it here. It is pasted. Now let's start the design. Before starting design, I want to set up the route. So let's go here. We are having the route somewhere. It is inside the here. Yeah. So I am now creating a new page which is called um, let's say our home page is the onboarding page. So it is like courses.tsx and new one which is courses.css. Yeah. Let's copy the all code of this to here. Just rename this one to the courses and import here the courses like this. And we don't need this one. We don't need this ion content and header. Here also we don't need this toolbar and title here. We just need ion patch because we are not using anything else. So let's remove the GSAP currently for now. From here, let's remove this one. Let's remove user app. Let's remove this all code here. We are just having our leave of our page, and this is the courses page. Courses screen. Okay. Now here we need to provide the courses because we renamed the class or React functional component to courses one, the constant object. So now we need to go here, and now we need to provide a new route like here. We need to provide the courses. Okay, here it will automatically get the courses. So now it has the courses one. So now, let's say I am going to the home. I am first of all making the default route to the courses for now because we are working. So I don't want to click every time this one page. So now let's one more time run the app on the iOS device and see how the courses one is looking. So let's see. It's now running. Okay, I'm starting. So it starts with this one. Okay, now it is one more time starting. Okay, this is our the courses page. Yeah, it is black page because we have the black thing. Okay, now let's start. Now courses page has total 3 parts. One is this header part with the search bar and all. One is this, and second part is this one, main slider part, and third part is tab part. So first, we are going to header part. So let's go close others and first open the course, close the home, and let's start. Class name, header. Okay. Now in the header we have the two things. So div class name we are using bootstrap, so row, and div class name call. What is the column here? Let's say it is 12 columns, so it is having almost 6 columns. All 6, and the another one having the class name call. Let's say 2 is here, and class name call 4 is remaining, so we are providing 4. Yeah. So here we will put the logo. You can see here we will put the icons. It's that. So now let's put the logo here. So that's IMG SRC. Let's go to the home. Here we put the logo. Here we have put the logo, but it is like assets, image, and onboarding with SVG. Let's copy this one. Let's paste it here, and here it is like this. So we have here the logo light. Okay, showing. But I would like to have here the image fluid, because it will make the image on the screen beautiful, like aspect ratio of image. So it is there. Okay. Now at the left side here it is like containing space. So let's say here 2, and here inside this one also we are having div. Also we are, let's say first, let's say put the thing here like logo. So here let's say put the images there. So we have first the image of the favorites. Okay, and then we are having the image of the notification. So these two images are here. Now let's say what is the gap? 12 pixel gap. So div class name is, let's say put the class name like header links, and here. Okay, now let's go to the variable.css. Variable, no, okay, variable here. Okay. Now here we are having the second screen called courses screen. Let's do this one. Now we are using this class on the top, and then what is the difference is the header, and then the header links is the two class. Yeah, header links is that. Now we need to display the flex and the gap of 12 pixel. So gap of 12 pixel. So is the gap is true. Now we need justify content flex end. So it will add the end. So it is correctly true. Now we need something like how this margin was there. Yeah. So this margin, I don't know, because I forget that one. The margin was there because of the max width. I think there is a max width 89%. It was card onboarding, but how was the margin there? I forget that one. So let's just open the new ionic sub. Let's see what was that. So we are here now. Let's element, and let's go to the home. So we have the home one. Now let's see what was the margin here. Okay, this is the it was an image. Okay, it looked likely like it was in depth center, so we don't need to give the margin from left right, but the max width should be there, right? So let's put the max width there on the main class. So here it is screen class. We are giving the screen class, and let's go here. Let's get. But no, this slider will go from here all string. So we can't put there the string. We can just put the content or something like container class. So let's say header have this screen padding, this class name, let's say, where we are giving this name. So let's put here general class it is. So screen padding will have 20 pixel from left right. Okay, so padding left 20 pixel, padding right 20 pixel. So looking like the same. Okay, like here. Now we need to build this search bar. So for search bar, you need a text input there. Okay, which is also inside the header, but after this row. So we will create a div row and div for 12, and here we will put the input type text. No, input type text, and name is search, and ID is search, and class name is form control. So it is looking like this. Basically, search will look like this. And yeah. So now we need something else. That class name form control, search control. We will override this class. So this will be also the it will be also the general class, because search control we can use anywhere in our app. So let's see what is the background. Okay, 10% of this one, C9. So hex to RGBA. Okay. Now let's put the hex here. This is the thing. Now let's go background, just the background, RGBA 0.1. Now it is looking like the, okay, little bit looking like the same. Now we need to have some padding, 14 from the top, and from the 12, no, let's say this is the padding, 52. So padding is 14 pixel from top bottom and 52 pixel from left right, like this. So we have starting from here. Okay, and then color is let's say white color, white, but inside the color, the placeholder color is the placeholder color is little bit I think text gray. Okay, and now here I am putting the placeholder, which is search of course. So let's put it here and let's remove it, and let's do this like this. Okay, it is not having the color. Let's say here color width is not applying here. What is the reason? I don't know. Oh, we are providing in search padding the color. Okay, now it is correct. Color white also not. Okay, so now it is looking like a text gray, right? Okay, now we have the search icon. So what I will do, I will make this position relative, and I will make the before, which is having the content URL, which will go dot slash. Here we are having the public, asset image is search SVG. Okay, position absolute, and width, what is the width? Width height 28 pixel. So width is 28 pixel and height is 28 pixel. Why it is not visible? Display block. It is not visible. Maybe let's remove this one and just provide the asset. It is still not visible, but let's see inside the browser here what is happens when we are going to the courses. Okay, this is the thing. Now let's see. Here we have before left 0, top 0, then depth 99. Okay, let's see depth 10 is not having the width. Okay, search icon. What? Search icon is not there like this. Let's see search. Now it is there. Okay. Then why it is not getting? Okay, position absolute, z index 10, width height, let's say content, background, red. Okay, width height 10, display block is let's say position absolute, before, one before, top 0, left 0, position absolute, width height distance, and content, let's say this one is not visible. Don't know why. It should be visible there. Let's see what is happening. Okay, let's remove the content. Content is this way. Okay, and it is not getting the before, after. Position relative. So here, this one is getting okay. In input, you can't make the thing. I now remember a little bit. Okay, so div class search control container. You can't make pseudo class on input like before after. Here I made a mistake. Class name. Okay. Now this one will be after this one, before this one. So I will make this one here position relative, and this one's before. So here you can see. Okay. So now we need yeah, it's done. Now we need this one from top to center. Top 50% and left 0, let's say currently, and translate y minus 50%, so it will be in the center. Now we need to get just left is 12 pixel, so just get the left 12 pixel, so it is correctly there. Now the margin from the top, so this margin I will not give to the search container. I will give this margin to, let's say, the things like from this top row. So this is header row, and this will be only for this course screen, the margin. So let's go, and this will be here. So course screen dot header row, margin bottom. What is the margin? 20 pixel, 20 pixel. So here we have the margin, but now when I click this one, then it is a little bit having the thing. So we don't need to make this input type too much bigger. Okay, I am just changing a little bit the things now. Let's say this input is anywhere there, and when this is activating the input, then the color is changing to white. This is the problem. So let's put the search control. When active, then background should be the same. Or focus, also the focus on the focus. On the focus, because you can't forward this one. So yeah, like this. Okay, this working. Now we need a color here. Color white. So let's say search control. If I am typing here something, it is not having the white color. Okay. In the web, it is having the white color or not? Yeah, it is having the white color on the focus also. So let's put this two, I think, here with this one. So we don't need to repeat the class and property of CSS there. Let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. And now it is having the always the color white. Yeah, like this. So this is done. Now on the focus, we are watching some like shadow there, outline. So outline none, and box shadow none. Then what is this one? This is let's say I put in here the active. Okay, or focus. Okay, on the focus there is little bit changing. Border color is applying. So border none. Oh, border color transfer. Then our border color is changing. I am just giving the border color to this one, so I need to give the border color to here also. What is our border color there? So here our border color is the same color which we given to the background. Like it is looking like the same. Okay, there is no border color, but there is a border radius which is 12 pixel. So let's provide the border radius. Border radius 12 pixel, so it will look like the same. So now, okay, so our header part is done now. Let's go to our this slider part. Now here in the slider, I would suggest to use swiper.js. So let's go swiper.js, and this is the swiper.js. Now get started. You can install swiper like this, correct? So let's install swiper here. Okay, so swiper is installed. Now you can use swiper like this. So I will import this only in the courses. The ability will always everywhere. Import swiper.js, okay, CSS, and then we don't need navigation. Okay. Now, what is the thing? We need first to swiper, right? So let's use this container there. So this is our header part. New class name swiper part. Swiper. Okay. Now like this. Let's remove. Last name. Remove this one. Let's say here last name. Capital. Last name. Okay. So here this swiper is there already or what? We have the swiper. I think let's check in the web. Let's go here. Anything else? But let's first build this one inside one swiper. So here we have one card which is having the some text, one image, and one button. Okay, let's build that button and that card. So here I'm building in the slide one that card. So view, class name, card, slider. Okay. Now here we are having these text. So view, class name, we have a content there. Okay, and then we have the, let's say I'm putting the h2 class name title, and this is the title. Let's post this directly like this. We will play with the max width here, not directly with the text spec. And then we have the button. Okay, in the home we have the button. Home TSX, we have the button for this onboarding button, right? So let's use this button here. I will just change something there. Just overriding the class and changing the text style and painting that. Just that's it. Now here we are having the card slider. So card slider have the, don't play with next, we'll play it later, but card slider has the background color which is this one. So let's go here, and here we have yellow. It is the same. No, yellow card which has this background color. Okay, now dollar pause this screen dot card slider background color yellow card. Okay, now inside the card there is a padding 18 pixel from both sides. So padding top bottom 18. So it is like 18 pixel all side, 18 pixel padding like this. Now what is the border radius of the card? The border radius is 24 pixel. So border radius 24 pixel. Something like this one. Perfect. Now it is having some, okay, looking perfect. Now this button, get started button, we need to override for this one. So let's put there the class called slider button. So just get here, just go here, and after the button onboarding, just put the slider. So we have the color white. Okay. Now we have the padding 9, 44, and 9. So let's put the padding 9 top bottom, 9 pixel and 44 pixel. So it will look like this one. So from the, should be padding more, I think. So 10 pixel, 12 pixel. Now it is looking similar. At the here it is looking like 50 pixel. A little bit more. Okay, let's see. Post. Now let's use this color 12 pixel. So font size 12 pixel. Okay. Now padding looks maybe 44 and 9 pixel here is good. It's looking more rounded that I don't want, so increase some padding of this. Okay. 44 is okay, but this 12 pixel, something like this. This will improve a little. Now, what is the border radius here? Something I think changed. It is 10 pixel. Okay, border radius 10 pixel. Yeah. So now it is looking a little bit similar. Now let's make this one. It's semi-bold. So we already built some classes in the CompTSX pop in semi-bold like this. So just need to give this class to this text here. Let's provide the text like pop in semi-bold, and then we have the font size and line height 16 pixel, line height 22 pixel. So let's go to variable course screen dot what is the thing, card slide dot title. Font size is 16 pixel, and the max width is 215 pixel, and line height is 22 pixel. So why it is not applying large slider and title? So it is looking like this. Whoa, it is looking a little bit more small, but let's see. Okay, now we have this beautiful, but it is everywhere in every, so we don't want to use in HTML to have this one. So I will use large slider, this one, and I will use the before and content URL // public assets images, and here we have the flower. Okay, we are getting the flower. Now position absolute, and card slider should have the position relative, so it should inside the card slider. Okay, now it is at the left side, so let's put at the left side. So right, it's just 0. Okay, what is the right side? 18 pixels from right side, so right 18 pixel. Okay, bottom 18 pixel bottom. Okay, perfect. Now here it is looking button looking a little bit bigger because we changed something with the buttons things. So let's use the, it is 44 pixel. Let's see, 9 and 44. So here let's put the 9 pixel. Now it's looking similar. Now what was the margin from the top? It is 28 pixels. So now it is the margin from the header, right? So let's go to the variable and for screen header margin bottom 44 pixel, no 28 pixel, 28 pixel. Looking cool. Now max width is 335 pixel of card slider. It is not that much similar. Let's use this one. It is total width 375. So let's use calculator. In 375, the width is 335. So what is 100? 375, 335. 100 into 335 divided by 375. What is coming? 89.37. So let's max width is 89%. And margin. Oh. So it is looking in the same alignment like this. Okay. But 89 point something was there. What was 33? 3. Little bit bigger, but it has the same alignment like this. Here, here. So now why it is not sliding? Let's copy this one and let's put the same text there. This card slider is swiper slide. So just copy and just put here and just put here. And I don't want this scroll bar or these things there. So it is now there, right? Now I would like to have the swiper to work. So let's see what is the error is going here on the console. Okay, nothing is working there, like swiper is not working. But now let's go to swiper and let's see what is swiper is saying. Okay, you need to use swiper like this. So let's use this swiper, and here let's put this code. And we don't have scroll bar, we don't have navigation, remove those things. We don't have pagination, remove those things. We are just having the swiper, this one. So it should work, but it's not working. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, let's use this effect here. Okay. Okay, here like this, and this is the code. Swiper is not working. Let's so hello. Hello, it's still time. What is the number of slides is not enough? Loop more. It will disable functionality. You will need to add more slides and duplicate lower value slide preview. Okay. Something is issued there. But let's see. Is there a React swiper? I think yes. React swiper. This is the React swiper. Okay. So React available by npm swiper library, and we need to just use this one. Okay, so use this one. So we don't need to use these things here, and this, let's say, loss. Now we have the swiper component, which is work as a swiper. Here we are having the swiper component, and we will have the swiper slides. Let's put just one slide here, and let's copy this thing and remove this thing properly. Okay, now here I'm putting that card. So let's slide for view is 1. Okay, now let's put the second swiper slide. So wow, working. Okay, now we need a space, but how much space is between the space is there? Just 10 pixels. So space between is 10, but it is not looking here. It's a little bit, I think, lesser. 2. Not working here. Let's see here. Okay. Space between 0 and 2. Let's play a little bit. 21, 100. What happened when the 100? Okay, it's going more further. Oh, okay. I provided one thing that is wrong. That's a 10. And now here we have the max width. Let's remove. No, max width is the margin auto and max width is also true. But I just want to provide what is going wrong here. So here it is taking full width, yeah. This part slider is taking full width. So I maybe need to provide this max width to this swiper slide, not to the car slider. So color course is screen, swiper slide. This max width here and then it is working, but it is not in center. Yeah, it is going outside the center, like this. Now, okay, let's see what is here they are giving us. This is working like a charm. Now I want to control the width of the swiper slide. So, how to control the width of the swiper slide? Width. Okay. Okay. Width. Okay. Auto. So you can directly control slide for view. Okay. So custom slide will do, custom slide will clean. Okay. Space between, but slider just with swiper slide with. This is all. Okay. So we need to provide this one to auto and then we need to provide some width. So this was correct like this. But this is also not going to center. If I change the width, then when I slide this one, then it's not in center. Okay, let's see the slides for view. The courses slides for view is, let's say, like this. Okay, okay. And stop if you want to change width, slide content at inline style 100%. Nothing. That's for view. Still. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT this thing. I am using swiper slot inside reactjs. I want to change the but it should be in center when I slide to second slide. See? Center slides. This property, why they are not giving this property to me? Okay, let's center slide equal to. So, whoa. Now, what is the 10 pixels? So, let's say, what was the thing there in the before? Space between is 10. Space between is 10. So, let's do 10 here. Okay. Now, let's give there the color options. Okay. So, we will use these two slides. Oh, let's say three slide. Okay, there is three slide like this. And now I want to provide the color option. So here I will use color 1, and here I will use color 2. Here I will use color 3. Now, just let's get the colors from this one. So this is color 1. Okay, let's put here. What is this one? Pink card. Let's say the pink card, and this is the color. Okay, let's use the second color, which is having the purple card. Okay, let's this one is purple card. Okay, now we have this one, this all here. Now let's use the Austrian dot card slider dot color dot one has the background color pink. Okay, the first one has pink, and color 2 has the yellow card. Okay, and the third one has the purple card. Color third. Okay, so this is like this. Wow. So it is looking nice, right? Okay. I want to, now the thing is, I want to center the second slide first. I don't want to show it from this slide like this. First center the second slide. So let's ask GPT, how can I set second slide to show first? Initial slide. Okay, there I can put the index of the slide. Let's put here the index. So initial slide is 2. Now let's see one more time. Let's run this. 16 Pro simulator. Okay. Stop one more time and start one more time. Let's say stopping. Now it's starting. Okay. So now the second slide is paused. This slides are done. Okay. So now we have this thing, and you can see it is changing from 4 courses and parts, so it is perfect pixel. And then this we missed something like here, 18 pixel margin. So let's put that margin. So dollar, not dollar, slider, title, margin, bottom, 18 pixel. So it will be looking nicer in the previous one. Okay. Now let's go to the third part. This is our third experiment. Interesting, right? Here we have the 3 tabs, which is first and all the process, and then we have this something called like yeah, like diagram from bottom. This will do, but first we need to build this HTML thing. So let's start with this envelopes call, and there you notice that it is having little bit the same margin like this. So we build first this class spec something spec container class for the margin. So let's go to capacitorjs, and here let's format a little bit this document. The second part is done, second part is done. Now viewer class name is tab part. So we are having here first the title. So class, let's say row. I think yeah, but put in the row because there will be that divider. Class name. Well, and here h2 dot title is, let's say, enroll course. Oh, don't talk again. So we have now enroll course here. Course is in that. So this is our title part of this one. Now let's go to the tabs. This is our tabs. So now view class name, second row where we have view dot call. Well, now we have ul tab links. Now we have li a in progress. Okay, be like this. Let's copy this one, put this here, post. And then that's third one is completed. Okay, completed. These three are there. Now we have the start. So this is the tabs. Yeah. So now view class name tab 10 can be anything. Currently we are looking for the card. View card box. Okay, there we have the title first. We have two columns. One, there is one have the image and one have this one. So let's put view class row and view class column 6. It is column, no, it is column something like 7. And then second one having the view class name column 1. Okay. We are having this two now here on the first part. We will write the view class name content and actually title is, what is the course title? This is the course title. Okay, remove the line terminator. UX design. Now we are looking for offered by, so h4 class name title offered by, let's say put the same because I don't want to confuse this one. Offered by okay, let's put the Google here, and this one in the spawn. Okay, so we'll have here something to do. Okay, now this is badges. So also the UL class name text. Okay, li, so UX design is the first text, second text is UI UX, UI and UX, and third tag is the design. Okay, I think this will, yeah, this is looking like something cutting the walls, but looking nice. I think the three text or two text. Let's see. Now the button. After this one, there is a button called a class name button course and view details. Okay, so this all are there. Now let's do something else here. Now we have the tab part. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep it here. Now we are having the tab part. So it is in the core screen tab part. Now the first thing is enroll scroll as the medium. So Poppins medium. So let's put directly the class here, which we have Poppins medium. Okay. Now it has the font size 12 pixel, line height 11, font size 12 pixel, line height 11 pixel, and color is white. Okay, and it is the title. So title, and let's a little bit change there because title is everywhere. Up. So it is looking like this one now. Let's put this one. So now we have this three tags. Okay. So these three tags will have flags and justify contain space between, right? Not around because here it is no space, here there is no space. So let's go. Now we have the tab links here. Let's go here. Core screen, tab links, display flags. Okay. Justify content space between, right? Now let's put that A inside the A is the list style type none. It is li property. Okay, and we need to make padding 0 and margin 0, and also this UL should have the padding 0 and margin 0. So it is okay. Now we need to put some A here, also A. So color white, and there we are having this, but it is not the decoration. It is decoration, it is not the decoration. But what is the font size? Open semi-bold. Okay. So let's give them the here directly. Open semi-bold. This all have that color. The font color. Now text decoration none. Okay. Now here we are having position relative, let's say, and here in the after part we'll have position absolute. Okay, absolute position will have the content just empty string with 100% height. What is the height of this one? Let's put the height. That is okay. Height is okay. There is a weight, something here, let's say 2 pixel high, and background color is yellow. Okay, left 0. So it is the same. Bottom 0, same. I think it is looking like the same. Let's see. Little bit bottom 10 pixel. Okay, minus 2 pixel. So it will be little bit on the bottom. Now, if it is active, then it has something. If it is not active, then it has little bit opacity down. So I don't want to get this. Let's say opacity 0.2 pixel, 0.2. No, let's say 0.8, 0.5. Okay, this is the opacity. And if our tail is active, so let's say dot active, and then the after, then opacity is 1. So let's make one of them opacity like active. So here, last name active. So this one is active now. Okay. Now let's put this space cluster, which you put in the screen padding here on the top. Okay. Let's use this here also. So you need to use on the tab part or tab part. So it looks like this. Now, what is the margin? 42 pixel margin from the top for tab part is. Okay. So for the tab part, there is a 42 pixel margin from the top. Let's copy this one. Margin top is 42 pixel. Looking like the good way. Now we need something called this card. So let's have this card now here. I think we can put this card box, right? This is general card. It can be anywhere. So let's style this one in the general way. Here before the onboarding screen, somewhere here. Let's say course card. This is the style. Let's put here. Let's copy and paste here this one. Put this one. Now this card has the color white and 12 and 16 pixel. Okay, so let's draw at the padding. 12 pixel. What is the on top? Top is 16. So 16 pixel and 12 pixel. And let's say here the background is white. Okay. Now border radius is there. 20 pixel radius is there. Border radius is 20 pixel. Nice, but not that much good. Okay, what is the margin between each card? This, let's say, put on the content, not on the card directly. Now, this one text has the 16 pixel pop-in semi-bold 16 pixel. Okay, so pop-ins semi-bold. Okay, and card course dot title. Font size 16 pixel and line height 20 pixel. So line height 20 pixel. Okay. Little bit looking UX design. Okay. Put there something. Let's say now offered by Google. This one is also Poppins medium. So here we have to put the Poppins medium. Okay. Now this one has the 12 pixel. Okay. Card cost offer by as color black, size 12 pixel and line height 16 pixel. Okay, Now there is a span, so we need to also give the span properties. So let's get the span here. What is the span color? Is this one? Is the color is present here or not? Let's see. It's not present. So let's build a variable there. Gray text. Oh, text gray is there. Text gray 2. Say this one is there. So there we'll go at the color text gray 2 like this. Now it is looking good. But there is one catch, we didn't get that one. It is Poppins medium, but here it is Poppins anymore. So let's put those two things together. So it is Poppins medium. It is semi-low. This one is medium. Last name. This one is medium. So it is looking like the. Now we are having this text. Okay, this is text. So let's say course text display flags padding 0, margin 0, and then we need to have here the li here list type no. Okay, and then font color font size is 10 pixel, so that's font size 10 pixel, and line height 15 pixel, line height 15 pixel, and then we are having how much between the edges of 4 pixel gap. So here get 4 pixel. Okay, now here we need to provide some padding on the li. So 2 and 8 pixel padding. So padding 2 pixel and 8 pixel. Okay, now here so child 1 the color is little bit like on the child, so it has maximum 3 child. Let's say we are just having this one. So background color is yellow one, and there we have the border radius little bit, which is 21 pixels. So border radius 21 pixel. Okay, now second card has the purple. Okay, so 2 purple, and third card has the pink. Okay, just looking like the same. Now this has the 10 pixel font size, all things are good there. Now last one, let's see is after this one, like cutting this text is there. Now let's build this button. Okay, button cost, card cost, button cost, cost 942. So padding 9 pixel and 42 pixel, and color is black, and it is Poppins semi-bold. Let's put this directly here. Poppins semi-bold. Okay. Font size 12 pixel. Line height auto. So we're going to do this one. Now background color is yellow. So background color is yellow. Okay. Border radius is 10 pixel. Border radius is 10 pixel. and margin top is 90 pixel, margin top 19 pixel. From the tail, the margin top is 14 pixels. So from the text, margin top 14 pixel. From the offer by Google, margin top 8 pixel. So margin top 8 pixel. This is similar. I think there's nothing difference. Now we are having this image there. Let's export this image. Okay. Course image. Let's say this is the course image. Copy this one. Paste this inside here. Okay. What is? Okay, now it is previewing. Now here, img src assets images course image.png class name is img fluid and this is the okay. Now border okay, let's I'm providing border from inside things. So this is the image 8. It is called let's say. Why it is having little bit of particular thing. It is the call 5 and call 7. It's perfect. But it has little bit thing like this UX design. This is little bit having some sort of problem. Content has something. Okay. This call 7 has the padding, let's say padding right 0. Important. No. Let's say here G0, G0, then okay. Let's forget it currently. But here we need to provide P0, vector is 0. So image will be more bigger and P0. So this will look like this. We have this card. This is something there. Don't know. It is not structuring there well, but it is okay. Now we need to have some margin from 16 pixel from the top. Now this margin is not from the card. This is from the tab content. So let's put there the margin. For screen, tab content, margin top. What is the margin? 16 pixel. 16 pixel. Okay. So now here is the margin. Okay. Now, what is the remaining next? This looks like good even. This looks like good. Okay. Now I will put some courses there. More courses. Like this is the card course tab. So let's say this is the tab tab 1 tabs. This is the tabs. Okay, let's format this one little bit. Where is the format here? Okay. Here we are having this tab. Here we are having this card box. Let's copy this card box. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Okay, so it is looking like it will little bit look like this one. But now I want one thing there. It is like okay. Let's this tabs for screen tabs as display flex direction column. So it will be down. Now, what is the space between one card? It is from here. It is 12 pixel. So let's put the gap 12 pixel. So this is the gap. Now it is not scrolling because Ionic by default blocks your scrolling. So we need to scroll this one a little bit. So tabs overflow y open. So it is applied. Let's see on the browser because here we can't inspect that much well. Let's see on the browser what happens. Okay. Why it can't be scrolled? Tab links, here are tabs, overflow y, overflow scroll. Maybe in the body that is scrolling is up, overflow, overflow. HTML. No, something else. It is something else. It is core string. Core string. Okay, I got the solution. So the solution is like in Ion page, we need to provide our overflow auto there. So it will like overflow like this. Yeah. So it will go to the bottom. But we want this one should be on the stuff. But let's do this one later on next video. But now let's use on the this text functionality. Just put the on the ion page class overflow auto, so it will overflow like okay, it will scroll like this if there is more content like this one. Okay. Oh. Now let's go. Now we have these tabs. Okay, so this is tab. Let's say 1. This is tab 2. This is tabs 2. And the third one is here. Let's say tabs 3. Now here ID equal to tab 1. And here ID equal to tab 2. And here we have the ID equal to tab 3. Okay, just changing some like okay, here I am putting the 3 on the top first course. The tab 2 I am putting 2 on the first course. So we should notice something changes there. Okay. Now whenever we click on this tab, then here I will put the HL of like tab 1. Here I will put the tab 2. Here is tab 1. And here I will put the tab 3. Okay. Now, whenever click on this, so I need to write something here. Document dot add event listener. Click. Which one? So add here. Which event listener? Click event listener, and we have the function there. Okay. And let's see what is event listener extends. I forget that one. Let's see. Event listener js. Okay. HTML. So add event listener. Okay. It's not like so document. Okay. Okay. Document. That's the class. Document or query selector tab links a dot add event listener. Click. We have the function here. Okay, which will make the alert like this. So if I click, okay, let's say E and E dot event default. Let's put this one. So let's see. Run one more time this on the iOS device. Okay, 16 processing later. See what happens. It's running. Okay. Oh, it is not working. Okay, let's say in the web. What is the problem then? Okay, if I click, it is going. It's not listening. Maybe I need to use this code inside a use effect. Effect here. Okay. Let's say here the event. So simple. Oh, I was using my mail and JavaScript which I used inside the simple HTML, but now it is different. So here we have on click call handle link click. Okay. So I'm just putting there here and here I'm making this function where I will get the E and where I will just put this one. E is the type of event and E dot the prevent default. So no, nothing should be happen there. Now refresh. Okay. And alert. Let's see if alert is working. Yes, it is working. Okay. Now, if this is happening, then I want to get the thing like, okay, if there is something happens, then I want to get the ID of the thing. So alert the HREL. So E dot target dot HR E dot target. Let's see what is coming. Step 2, right? It's coming from the server. Okay. Let's ask ChatGPT, how can I get the HREL? How can I get attribute HREL from this? We can, okay, current target. E current target get attribute. Let's copy this one. Let's paste here. Let's copy. Let's paste. I think E target. What is the problem? Get attribute is not a method, so it is the this event is this one. So let's copy this one and replace this event type. So it is little mouse event related to typecasting of the event type. So let's see. It is coming. Yes, it is coming. Step 3, step 2. Okay, we forgot one thing. E dot prevent default. That's why it was refreshing. Now, okay, step 3. Okay, now E dot current target dot class list dot add active. So first of all, we need to make this one active. So let's click OK. Okay, there's nothing active. Now we need to remove the other class. So document dot query selector tab link. What is the class? And get that one. It is this tab. Okay, it is the tab links. This one has the class tab links. Tab links a dot class list dot remove active. First, let's remove the active from all and then the add. So let's reload this app. I think I don't know. Let's see what happens. So let's now Okay, it's going. Now if I click one more time, loading. Don't know why, but why it is not removing all. Last list, tab links, last list, dot remove. Okay, tab links. Is li or a, which has the active class? It is the a. So li a active. Okay, now it is working perfectly. Okay, now what we need here, we need to remove this and something there to be added. Like, okay, when I click, then tab 2, tab 3 should show. So for that one, we need here first to format the document. That's format this document. Now here we are having the tabs. Tab 2, this is tab 1, and this is tab 3. So first of all, by default, we will have this both tab has been and class. It will not display here. Right? So we can only see here the three courses. Okay. Now, if I click on this, then I will first add button to all. Okay. Document query selector. Tab content tabs. Tab content is a class, and then tabs dot class list dot add the done. Okay, so if I click here, then it will add to all. Okay. Now we got the href here. Document dot get element by id href dot remove class list dot remove which one. So let's say remove d not. Okay. See it is working or not in the web. Let's see first. Okay. If I click here, document get element by id. There I need to remove the hash from the string. So I okay. Remove. Say string the history or something. So this is the thing. So this is the href. Then we can change this href. Okay. Now let's see. So you can see it is working now. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, I think I made a mistake on the tab 2. Tab 2 and tab 3 here, tab 2, tab 3. Here I have 2. But what about 3? 3 is there. Okay, it is interesting. When I call tab 2, add the class. So by default, let okay fundamental. When I'm clicking on the first, then it is only no, it is having all three here. href. So let's say alert href. What is coming then? tab 2, tab 3. Document query selector. Let's say I have the tabs and then directly the HR here. Like this, then what happens? So I will have, let's see on the web what happens here. Okay, by default it is showing 2. Now it is showing this. Now it is showing y. What? On the third, y it is showing all. Let's see what is happening on the web here. Console log. Let's put this one here. And let's see what is in the console log there. Tabs 2, tab 1, tabs 2, and tabs 3. And here, document query selector. Okay, it is not making all none there. This is the problem. Now it will query selector all. Okay. So we need to make like this. It's simple JavaScript. Nothing more than. So that's 2, tabs 2, there is 3, and tabs 3, there is 3. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. So this is the screen 2 which we are looking forward to have. Okay. So it is looking like the same. Now in the next video we are going to build this next screen, which is this single string. Yeah.